Hello there and welcome along to the Indoor Hockey World Cup. It's 2015 and we're in Leipzig. It's the quarter-final that we've all been looking forward to. The Netherlands versus Ukraine. That's next. It's the final quarter-final of the evening. Already qualified for the semi-finals are the Czech Republic, Austria, Germany, the hosts and defending champions, and now either the Netherlands or the Ukraine. The Netherlands in good spirits down their pitch side and definitely favourites for this one as Marika Dijkstra, former player herself, now coaching the indoor side. World number 2 looking to secure their place in the semi-finals. The winner of this game will go on to play the Czech Republic, who earlier today beat Australia by 4-3. Let's take you through the Netherlands lineup. Starting 5 will be Karen den Ouden, the captain, number 4, Mila Rusla, Lorien Lurink, Kiki Colette de Skiri, and Vera Vostenbosch. They're the starting 5. These are 2 umpires for this. Francis Block away to the left-hand side and Ilanes over to the right-hand side of your picture in the all green. Netherlands versus Ukraine. The official toss there with the 2 captains, Vinohradova of the Ukraine and Karen den Ouden of the Netherlands. Let's take you through the Ukraine starting 5. Konoz will start, Setalo, Stepanchenko will start in goal, Marushlo and Vinohradova, the captain, the starting 5. A wealth of experience on that bench. Ukraine pretty much unchanged from the side that finished 3rd in the 2011 Poznan World Cup 4 years ago. Svetlana Makiova is in there somewhere. There she is, takes her seat. Keep her beady eye on how this game unfolds. 20 minutes each way, Ukraine versus the Netherlands. It's our final quarter-final of the day. We'll move on to the men's quarter-finals tomorrow. We start bright and early. Do come along and join us for as much of that action as you can. We'll be streaming all day live tomorrow, fih.ch. Sneak it on in your work break. Come and join us, for a spot of lunch, or come and join us for the evening as well. Games throughout the day. You can dip in and out. All the best men's and women's teams here in Leipzig between the 4th and 8th of February. So we're getting to the tail end of the competition now, with concluding semi-finals, quarter-finals, and the finals, of course, on Sunday to look forward to. Great atmosphere in the Leipzig Arena just before this for Germany's victory over Poland. Finished 2-1 in the end to Germany. And here we go. Our final quarter-final with the Netherlands closest to us there in the all-orange kit. And plenty of Dutch support too up in the stands. They will take on the Ukraine today, the world number 5, just breaking away to the bottom of your picture there in the blue and yellow stripe. There are the Dutch though, the world number 2. Big fans of hockey, the Dutch, and favoured to make the final. They've got to get past Ukraine first in the quarterfinals. They then have to get past the Czech Republic in the semi-final. Exciting times though for all involved. Ukraine then, who finished in Poznan 3rd, as we said, bronze medalists there. Finished 4th in Vienna 4 years before that. They didn't even qualify in 2003 for the inaugural Hockey World Cup here in Leipzig. Didn't play in that one. Netherlands were the silver medalists on that occasion, losing out to Germany in the final. Dutch going on to win gold in Vienna in 2007, beating Spain in the final. And in 2011, again, it was the Germans that denied the Netherlands that gold medal. Dutch only good enough for silver 4 years ago. Ukraine have set out their stand though, and they've said that they've come here to medal. There can only be one winner of this one. And in hopefully 45 minutes. We'll find out who that is. If it's a draw still at the end of full time, then we'll go to a shootout. We've had one of those already between Belarus and Austria today. That finished 3-3 that game. Austria keeping their cool and taking it to the wire to win the shootout by 2-1. Final meet and greet from the players. They'll adjourn to their huddles and we'll get this game underway.
Wacht even, Bart. Oh, no, not again. Ja. Zullen we eens zo'n rondje weer? Ja, linkerarm.
Standaard.
Gaaf jongens dit. Gaan spelen op uitstraling. Gaan spelen op het met elkaar doen. Geloof in jezelf. Geloof in elkaar. Bij elkaar in de wedstrijd. Volle bak erop. Ja? Speel voor je leeuw. Kom aan. Kom aan. Inderdaad, Boekrides gaat het nu.
Hoo-ha. Ready to go. Netherlands versus Ukraine, the fourth and final quarter-final of day 3 here at the Indoor Hockey World Cup. It'll be Ukraine to get us underway, playing from right to left on your screens. And expect a fast-paced start to this game. Ukraine opting to use the boards to try and get out of trouble there at the back. Little lift up off the stick of Mursella. Nice crossfield ball. Not too many options coming here forward for the Ukraine. The Ukraine have had a bit of a rough ride in the tournament so far. They lost their opening game to Australia by 4-2. And interestingly, look at this. The Netherlands start without a goalkeeper. So just 5 outfield players. Again, that one came up off a stick and they'll have to shut this one down. Any shot on target, you've got to say, is going to be a goal. Whistle had gone before the ball went into the back of the goal, so don't get too excited. Still 0-0. But there we go, you see kicking back duties. Well, past Vorstenbosch's way, Vera Vorstenbosch. Mursella here. And they've got that extra player forward, which could count for everything here. We saw Belarus put this to good use earlier in the day. Reverse stick chance here. Good stick skills. Pulled away by Leurink. Now more room. All about these whippy interchanges of pass from left to right. Ball comes into the circle, there's the shot. Could have easily taken a deflection. Leurink was the closest to it. On the reverse stick though. Couldn't steer it goal bound. Keeper is now on for the Dutch side. Adinda Alberts. I wonder if that's something that the Netherlands are going to persist with here in this game against the Ukraine. Fairly risky early doors. Ukraine looking to get their first penalty corner, but good defence from the Netherlands at the back there. Captain Karen Den Uden standing tall or getting low and winning the ball. Nice finish to the day and a nice start to the weekend, and one of these teams can make it a very special weekend if they can win this final match here today. We're into the crunch games. A lifted ball up from the goalkeeper, got too much underneath it, did Stepanchenko. Kicked it up off the ground and penalty corner awarded. Bit of a silly mistake this. Didn't really need to pelt it back that hard. Penalty corner number 1 of the evening goes the Netherlands' way, and a chance here to open the scoring. Denise Admiral at the top of the D. Straight flick, good save from the keeper. Came and narrowed the angle well there. No danger coming back off the keeper either, and went onto the foot in the end of Admiral. Here's another look at it from behind the goal. Yeah, good glove save. Left-hand side, sturdy. Quite got the atmosphere of the game before this one here. German fans are in good song to see their side safely through to the semi-finals with that 2-1 victory over Poland. Van Ness now around the back. Penalty corner again. Came again this time from the flat stick deflection from the goalkeeper. Just tapped it back into her own player though. So the Netherlands proving a handful once they get in and around the circle. Another chance to fire one off goal band. Van Ness this time. There she is, goes high. So much easier for the keeper to take it there. Ricochets all the way off to the far end of the pitch. And the Netherlands will have to build again from the back. So just about 6 minutes gone so far. No goals. Netherlands 0, Ukraine 0. 2 penalty corners for the Netherlands, both on target. Both well saved by Stepanchenko. Our first real break. Counter-attack from the Dutch. Here's some space, a little bit of room on the far post. Oh, it should have been as simple as the tap-ins. Made a complete hash of it, did Lieke Hulsen. Well, that should be 1-0 to the Netherlands. You won't get a better chance than that. Here it is on camera. Oh dear. That's how you miss an open goal. So a lifeline for Ukraine. First time ball, bit too much pace on it. Almost lost Shevchenko over the boards as well in the process. Seems okay. And gets back to do some cover work as well. Dutch certainly encouraging Ukraine down that right-hand side, but Ukraine adamant to come down the left and have lost the ball here. A bit of miscommunication there from the Dutch as well. That's more like it. Shot on target, good save from Stepanchenko. Game just starting to crank up a little bit. It's the Dutch with all the chances in the first half though. Little bounce pass back in there from Lyashenko. Lovely ball. Clean tackle, says the umpire. Goes over the baseline too. Thought she might just take the shot there. Certainly had time to take it. Kernoz now at the back for Ukraine. Lovely first time ball, finds its target. Vereshilo. 2-on-1 here if they can work it. Far post is open too. Couldn't thread it through. Hulsen with the best chance of the half so far for the Netherlands then, and really she should have slotted that one home a couple of minutes ago, and that would have got the wind underneath the wings of this Dutch side, who've been scoring goals aplenty in the tournament. 15-0 against Kazakhstan in their opening game of the tournament. Yet to open the scoring here against Ukraine. Also followed that up with a 14-0 win against South Africa, 7-2 win against the Czech Republic, an 8-1 victory over Belarus, and a 6-3 win versus Poland. Still plenty of time to clock up those goals in this game, though. Almost halfway through this first half. Goal against the run of play, no. Imaginative stuff, though, from Ukraine. It was Honcharenko playing the ball through her legs. Now a bit of space. Onto the backhand. One-on-one here. Nice whip and dip of the shoulders. Oh, and the flick goes wide. Not bad. Rushola jogs away back into the middle of the pitch. Almost took that on as if she was in a shootout. She may well be later if the scores stay deadlocked. Just dropping the shoulder and unfortunately not getting the shot on target. Down the other end though with the Netherlands, and well, that's some calm but sloppy defending. Unfortunately, no long corners in the shorter version of the game. Well, Ukraine looking dangerous when they run at the Dutch defence. That's a shame. First touch wasn't great. Just get the feeling that a goal here would bring this one to life. Need to get the ball speed up as well here, Ukraine, because the Dutch will snap at an opportunity like that. And look at the pressure brought forward, but look at this open space and return the 1-2. But Lyashenko was expecting her teammate to be there running off her shoulder, and she wasn't. It was Sitalo that set it up with the 1-2 off the board. Just didn't materialise. Around the back again from the Dutch and onto the foot again. Penalty corner. So their third penalty corner of the game. No conversions as yet. Just look for the foot there. Just came back and it actually came up off the stick from that angle. Off the Ukrainian number 18, Sitalo. Remember, the ball has to stay on the ground in indoor hockey. However, from inside the circle, they can shoot high, they can shoot low, they can shoot anywhere they want to go. Penalty corner number 3. Head of the D, and then a good save, another glove save from Stepanchenko. She's being kept busy in the goal. Seems comfortable with those. Back to the drawing board.
7 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the first half.
Restart then from Van Ness. Pien Van Ness here on this right-hand side, closest to us. Free hit won by the captain, Vinohradova. She was there as part of that bronze medal winning side in Poznan when we were there 4 years ago. Numbers over here, oh, sideboard, and lifted as well before that. So the goal wouldn't have stood anyway had this one gone in. Here's a look at the sort of tight angle she was shooting from, though. Would have mattered for nothing. Whistle had already gone. Change of personnel then in the Dutch side. 12 players to draw upon throughout the 40 minutes, and we've got 6 minutes 20 seconds left to go in this first half. A goalless first half so far. It's Netherlands 0, Ukraine 0. Looked to come up, it did. Just seemed to get caught in the keeper's stick. Stepanchenko lifting it up inside the circle, and again, not for the first time, penalised, and they give away the penalty corner. Should get a really good look at it from this angle, just here. Goal time, surely. Leurink goes to the injection spot. Van Ness is at the top of the D. Little slip this time. Another good save from Stepanchenko. She's on fire when it comes to the penalty corners. None from 4 now for the Netherlands. Yeah, they tried something different here. 2 good glove saves before that. Now a good sliding save away to the right-hand side. Stepanchenko certainly playing her part. Needs something from her teammates up front, though. Be good to get on the board before half-time. 5 minutes left to play. Quick early ball in from Van Ness, rounds the keeper, and again they should have scored there. Leurink again with the chance. Hulsen had one earlier that was equally an open goal. Leurink this time unable to finish. Have a look at it from here. Just needed to tuck it under her body. Should have walked that one in. Well, it's simple at the moment. Netherlands just aren't converting their chances, and the Ukraine are hanging on. Nothing really for the Dutch goalkeeper to do that, Alberts. In fact, the Netherlands starting without a goalkeeper actually preferred the style of hockey they were playing when they were up to 5 players, all outfield players. There's a chance, there's another right boot this time, the ball's still in play. And that was adjudged to be deliberately taken across the line by Cithelo. Couldn't pull the wool over umpire Block's eyes. Francis Block there judged that to be deliberately over the back line. Well, it is mission impossible for the Netherlands at the moment. Can't seem to find this opening goal. Just over 3 minutes left to play. This would be a great time to score. Van Ness takes a straight flick this time again. Another good save from Stepanchenko. Early contender for man of the match here. Every time they fire it on goal, she's got the answer. Get something behind it. Well, it's not the commanding performance that we've seen from the Netherlands in their previous games, their previous 5 games in this tournament so far. If you're only just tuning in, you've missed nothing. 2 open goals, if you're Dutch. But apart from that, nothing. Scrappy down that left-hand board as well, and Ukraine come away with it. Again, the Dutch just happy to shadow Ukraine down those open sticks, that strong side. Ukraine definitely need to make a more conscious effort to break down their right-hand side. Good ball speed on that, just to transfer the play. Colette Descuri just fading in and fading out, just draws a few players as well, fancies it herself. Think about the route one ball in through Den Uden. Good tackle. Clean tackle too, so Ukraine have the ball. 1 minute 30 left on the clock, no goals to report, unfortunately. Hopefully there'll be some in the second half. Now some space. And Ukraine just gingerly treading forward. When they go, they're not going at pace. Quite happy to sit on this 0-0 scoreline. And why not? We can go to a shootout if we need to at the end of the second period of 20 minutes. Let's see if one of these teams can kill it off in regulation time. Inside the final minute of the first half now. Here's a chance. Oh dear. Got stuck under the stick of the Ukrainian attacker there. Vinohradova getting in all sorts. There's a deflection. There's another save. Touch came in from Vorsten Bosch that time. And again, Stepanchenko was there to deny her. What a half she's had. Both sides will see this one out then. And there goes the hoot of half-time. So a goalless first half. No goals in it in our final quarter-final of the evening. At half-time, it's Netherlands 0, Ukraine 0. Well, there were a few chances in there, weren't there, for the Netherlands? In particular, Lieke Hulsen, Dutch number 3, and Lorien Leurink. Both of whom missed open goals, but the story of the half is that lady right there. Stepanchenko called into action on more than one occasion. Can at least 7 good saves in there in that first half. Dutch will go and gather their thoughts in a slightly more quieter environment. Both sides having to swap sides as well. The bench is moving at the end of the half. Ukraine will stay on the pitch for their chat, and the Dutch gather away just to our left-hand side from the commentary box. And here's now where the coaches can have their influence.
Под бортом потеряла, сразу назад. Все, забыла. Там поборется. Януска, поняла? Под борты не залазьте. Под борты не залазьте. Играйте детский, Яська. Пошла до конца. Правильно тебе говорю, не дает касания?
Она меня перекрыла тогда.
Нет, ты не пошла.
Не, Санька, она меня задержала немножко.
Задержала?
Да.
Хитрите тоже, падайте. Не ждите, что свистнут там что-то. Смотрите, закрывание, Галюня. Лёля, иди сюда. Самое главное закрывание. Куда бы они не бежали, сейчас центр эти хорошо и потихоньку выдергиваются. Марина, Женя и Яся, вот ваши. Пока у вас нету игрока, вы можете подвинуться чуть последнего, но он придет, девочки.
Great to get that level of insight to what the coaches are saying. Again, it just looked as though Coach Makieva there was just talking about their defensive formation, the 4 players just defending the circle. Just making sure that they work together as a unit. If one goes, they all go. And Marika Dijkstra also equally vocal over there, has got the diagram board out. Well, my advice to them would be simple: don't miss open goals. Should be 2-0 at least at half time, and well, the Netherlands have won 5 penalty corners as well in the first half. Hopefully they're not playing. Time to squeeze in a few pints for the weekend. It's Friday, of course.
Понятно? Даже проще будет. Да, будет немножко проще, под бортами закрываются. Тройкой, тройкой. Конечно. Юля, он бежал, она не получится. Она же немножко выйти, Галюнь. Вот туда увела. Если она тебя не держит, покажи, сюда или сюда. Но получать там нельзя, ничего вы не сделаете.
Ukraine can be very happy with their efforts in the first half. They've denied the Netherlands a single goal in 20 minutes. When you look back on that result between the Netherlands and Kazakhstan in the opening game, 15-0 to the Netherlands, well, Ukraine will be very happy with their efforts. Ukraine as well, not to be a team underestimated. Bronze medalists in the last Hockey World Cup. Dutch only went one better, losing out to Germany in Poznan in 2011. Looks as though Alberts will start the second half. She didn't start the first half. Netherlands started this game with 5 outfield players. I thought that was working pretty well for them, to be honest. Certainly a bit more imaginative, the hockey. Well, Den Uyden still seems to have a smile on her face, the captain, trying to get the best out of her players. And what sort of half is Stepanchenko going to have in the second half? She had an absolute blinder in the first. It will be the Netherlands to get us underway in the second half. Here we go then. No, not quite. False start. There we go. So the Netherlands playing from right to left. No goals in the first half. 2 very good chances for the Netherlands to go ahead through Holsen and Luring. Couldn't convert those open goal opportunities, and that's why the score's 0-0. Plain and simple. To give credit to Ukraine, they've defended well, particularly Stepanchenko, the goalkeeper, who's had her eye on everything. Den Uyden just trying to filter her way down that right-hand channel. Ukraine aren't going to be in too much of a rush here. They'll be happy with the scoreline at 0-0, and they might fancy themselves in the shootout. Should we get to a shootout, there'll be 3 players selected. They'll have 6 seconds to run the ball into the circle and shoot and try and score. Counter-attack chance here, though, for the Netherlands. Shot gets off, and far post was on, but delivered at just a bit too much pace. Denise Admiral was on the far post. Could have put a little bit more weight on the pass if you're to be overly critical, but that another good chance for the Netherlands in these early minutes of the second half. Boards come into good effect down the left-hand channel now for the Ukraine. Short, sharp running required by the Dutch defence. There's the Ukrainian captain, Vinohradova. Oh, crunching tackle, advantage played. And lucky not to see a card there. It was Versten Bosch, I think, that came straight through and literally Bosched her opposite number. Room on the right. Back now through Den Uyden. A little bounce pass back from Colette Descurie. Saw the Germans operating a rotation system from left to right with their attacks here, and what the Dutch are trying to do is just get inside the circle on that right-hand board. Inside now. Keeper committed. No pace on that, and the Ukrainian defence can reset. Colette Descurie again, just a little bounce pass in this time to Van Ness. Another half chance. And it's just those half chances at the moment that are slipping out of the grasp with the Netherlands. They're not getting anything from those. They want to get a result inside the circle, ideally, whether it be a penalty corner or a shot on target. Little nudge in the back there. So a free push again for Ukraine. Is a free push, of course, because there's no hitting in indoor hockey. Oh, nice. Imaginative there, too. Back and through the legs, but didn't catch out the Dutch defender. Francis Bloch just trying to keep some calm in the ranks. Self-pass to get things going, and some space now down the right-hand flank for Mursela. While both camps anxiously watching on, those players not on the pitch. Who's going to be the impact player in the second half, though? No goals to report as yet. We're almost 5 minutes into this second half. Ukraine now counter-attack with a chance. But just that drift from left to right was getting more and more unlikely that Sitalo, it was, who had the chance, was going to do anything with it. Just kept drifting from left to right. Daphne Admiral over here on this left-hand side. Oh, little deflection. It's beaten the keeper, but it came off the defender. Both umpires look at each other and agree no goal. Final touch definitely came off a defender there. Beat the keeper through the legs. Bring back the own goal. First time ball down the boards is intercepted. Forward now by Mursela. Be a free hit for the Netherlands just outside the dotted line. Change of angle here is a must. Really taking the bull by the horns here. A little drive into the circle could change things. There's a shot on target, even better. And the follow-up lifted way over the goal. But Stepanchenko again coming down to narrow the angle. Took the first shot clean in the pad. But I think that's where the Netherlands could improve a little bit more as well. Be a bit more dominant and drive those areas. Get those outcomes. 3-on-1 here at the back, surely the best chance of the half, a foot and a penalty corner. It's our first penalty corner of the second half, and it's PC number 6 for the Netherlands in this game. The world number 2 with a really good chance here to get their noses in front. Here's how it came about. Well, again, Stepanchenko had to come for this. Ball lifted up, penalty corner. Netherlands line up. Mursela at the top of the D. Comes out Wade, a little bit off target, and there's an early break too from the Ukraine. So now one of their defenders has had to step forward, out of the mix. 3 in the goalkeeper to beat. Netherlands to make it 1-0. Little change of angle, another good stave from Stepanchenko, who's winning this battle. Every time the Netherlands win a penalty corner, she makes a save. Scrappy defending required. Penalty corner. Oh, it's for the sweep this side. Yeah, Francis Bloch didn't like it. She was closest to it, right on hand, in fact, under her nose. Big sweeping tackle that conceded that penalty corner. Well, don't worry. They've got Tetiana Stepanchenko in goal. Change of personnel at the top of the D for the Netherlands. Mursela changes her angle. Little slip this time. Well, that was cleared off the line this time by the defender. The keeper was beaten on this occasion. Got a good feeling that was Knoz on the baseline that saved that. Another penalty corner, though, in the meantime. And they are conceding them like wildfire. Look at this save, right at the bottom of your screen. Change of angle. How about that? Even in slow motion, that looks good. Carnoz on the baseline, keeps her side in it. Still 0-0, and still the Netherlands looking to score their opening goal of this quarter-final. They'll try again. Mursella again takes a low flick and shoots wide this time. 8 penalty corners now. A very unimpressive conversion rate. This one not even on target. Just got a feeling that this game's going to kick to life in the final 7 minutes or so when both these teams realise that there's a place in the semi-finals up for grabs. The Dutch are within touching distance of getting that first goal. They're just struggling to get across the line here. Interception. It's going to be 2-on-1. A chance for the Ukraine to pinch it from the top of the D now. Oh, just couldn't fire off the shot. And you wouldn't have the chance to fall to anyone else. The captain, Vinohradova, had the shot, but also in the meantime, I think the stick has gone into the face of Miller Mursella, and there's definitely blood there. Yeah, right into the nose, and the physio on hand to try and stop the bleeding. Let's see if we can take a close look at it in the slow-mo. Yeah, it's when she follows through with that initial shot. I mean, yeah, coming in from that sort of angle and coming in from the wrong side, there's always a danger that something like that could happen. Great little fish tackle there at the end. Inside the circle as well, that was a key one. Kilko now just exchanging those 1-2 passes. Here she is on the right-hand side. Well, Ukraine forced to give possession back there. Well, Ukraine have only looked good coming forward on the counter-attack, and they've had only a few opportunities to do that. Ball in from the captain. I'm surprised we don't see a bit more of that. That was Den Uden. Some slight deception on that pass in. Oh, lovely. Thought for a moment there the Dutch were going to get a penalty corner. Ukraine reset themselves. Under 9 minutes left here to play. Still the Netherlands 0, Ukraine 0. Best chances of the game came in the first half for the Netherlands. They've had 8 penalty corners in total now in the game. 2 open goals they could have easily nudged in. So 0-0 it remains. Now the closer and closer this one gets to the end, Hooter, the more and more confident the Ukraine are going to get. Free hit won by Vinohradova. Comes off for a breather as well. She makes way, and Oncharenko now is up front. Just not very imaginative at the moment for Ukraine. Just getting stuck in mud a little bit when they come out of the back there on the right-hand side. Just really seem to be lacking options coming forward. Just one chance, that's all the Dutch need. Again, it's just those basics that are letting the Netherlands down at the moment. Final match of day 3. I've got to say, it's not been a thriller. Still, there's got to be a winner. At what stage do these coaches change tactics? Will either of them be pushy enough to take off their goalkeeper just to go out for the win, or will they settle for the draw and go to the shootout? All those things will be going through the coach's head right now. What can they change tactically? What can they do better? Which players do they finish with? Who's going to be the player that delivers that final blow? Could be Hulsen here in possession. Lead forward was good from Lurink. Just couldn't find stick to stick. Just looking for the deflection there. Talking fine margins of error. There was hardly anything a hair in it, I think. Well, you can see why the Dutch are a little bit aggrieved there about that one. Whistle had gone. And the Dutch were just looking to take that quick self-pass to give them the momentum coming forward, and it would have been a 2-on-2. Either way, we're back to the building blocks, right back to the start. Everything that's transpired so far counts for nothing, including those saves from Stepanchenko. And it's going to be a first card. Now, how important could this be? It's a green card, so it's 1 minute in the sin bin, and the Dutch will be down a player, and that player is Lieke Hulsen. Now, can the Ukraine take advantage of this power play? One extra player, that one outfielder. So the Dutch just down to 3 outfielders and the goalkeeper. Don't want to dilly-dally with it too much. Let's get it up there, get it in the D. Oh dear. Now a one-on-one at the back. Oh, lovely skills. Well, it was Lurink that stretched her legs a little down that right-hand flank. She had her captain, Den Uyden, in support. Just tried to find her underneath the arm. Inside the final 5 minutes. Netherlands 0, Ukraine 0. One of these teams must go through to the semi-final stages of the 2015 Indoor Hockey World Cup. Winner will face the Czech Republic. Reverse stick shot, wide. And a timeout called. And just in the nick of time, that shot off target. Still no goals. Here's another look at it. Great skills. There was the chance, which fell to Lurink and Den Uyden. And then this one just moments ago could have found its way through to Den Uyden, but the keeper comes forward again. Stepanchenko playing an absolute blinder. At this time out, with 4 minutes remaining, it's Netherlands 0, Ukraine 0. Well, how crucial is this next 4 minutes? Extremely is the answer. Well, we saw a 0-0 draw in the opening game of the men's tournament. You don't often see them in indoor hockey. We're so used to seeing the goals flooding in. Ukraine, though, have just shut up shop, and Stepanchenko, I have to keep saying it, has played a blinder in the Ukraine goal. Could she be the difference between these two sides? Has she got more to do as well, come a shootout? We'll find out in the next 3.5 minutes. Netherlands have to play for the win, surely. Yep, that one's back and up, and it'll be a penalty corner. Well earned, did the basics well, and it can just come down to one play. See the ball coming up there and into the body of Vorstenbosch, and Stepanchenko has delivered on every single occasion. It would be heartbreak if she was to let one through here. 3 minutes remaining. This for a place in the semi-finals against the Czech Republic. It's Van Ness, Pien Van Ness at the top of the D for the Netherlands. Little slip this time, open goal and scores! They move the goalkeeper, they finally get round her, and Karin Den Uyden opens the scoring for the Netherlands. Right in the dying moments of this game, it's Netherlands 1, Ukraine 0. That could be enough to book them a place in the semi-finals. Watch how she moved the keeper here, through the legs. Number one runner couldn't get to it. Keeper was completely committed. Karin Den Uyden credited with the goal. Netherlands 1, Ukraine 0. Timeout called, and this time 2 minutes 16 remaining on the clock. Here's the goal, let's have a look at it. Watch the right of your screen. Threaded that shot through. This will be a great angle to watch it from. Look how tight that was. Well, part of me does feel a little bit sorry for Tetiana Stepanchenko, who's had an absolute blinder of a game. She now comes off, and Ukraine will finish this game with 5 outfield players. That's a view from the rear of Alberts' goal. The Netherlands now have 2 minutes 16 seconds left to defend their place in the semi-final. On paper and statistically, they've certainly deserved to win this game by the amount of chances they've created. But again, it comes down to nothing if Ukraine can step up to the plate here and draw one back. Keeper's drawn, Alberts comes up. Ball was lifted up off the Ukrainian stick. So the Netherlands have the ball. And no keeper, remember. Well, Ukraine have to throw everything forward. They've got to get that ball back. Little touch there. Dangerous drag. Drive it all the way. Not much time left now. That's the spirit, into the circle. And now Ukraine just regained some shape. Baseline is on, there's a chance. First time across the face of D, but the keeper was there. Alberts booting it away. Ball recycled into the midfield. Again, that first time ball not on, it was intercepted. And in the end, casually stopped by Den Uyden, the goal scorer.
60 seconds to go.
Final minute of play on day 3, the final quarter-final between the Netherlands and Ukraine. Netherlands in possession. There is Den Uyden, the goal scorer. Got a good view of that one, haven't we? Ukrainian foot inside the circle. They'll be in no rush to take this, the Netherlands. And professionally, they should see this game off. Ukraine have to push everything forward here, nothing to lose. Step up on the pressure. There's a small mistake. Unfortunately, Lorien Luring was the quickest to react. A sigh of relief from Marika Dijkstra. On the buzzer, the goal counts. A goal right on the hooter then to seal it, and a semi-final place for the Netherlands. Final score here, Netherlands 2, Ukraine 0. Well, they were without their keeper for the final 3 minutes of the game, the Ukraine, and that's when the Netherlands capitalised and got that second goal. The umpire gave it, so we'll credit it to the Netherlands. Netherlands 2, Ukraine 0. There's that final poke home. Open goal. Easy pickings right at the end there. And the Netherlands safely through to the semi-final stages, where they will face the Czech Republic. There is confirmation of your full-time score. Netherlands 2, Ukraine 0. Well, Ukraine, you've got to say, couldn't have done much more. They owed so much to Stepchenko, who kept them in the game right until the last 3 minutes when she conceded that penalty corner. And she must have made at least 8 or 9 good saves along the way. So the Ukraine, the 5th ranked side in the world, lose here to the Netherlands by 2-0. There's Karen van den Uden, who opened the scoring on 38 minutes. Vera Vostenbosch adding a second right on the hooter, and the Netherlands through to the semi-finals. Of course, got loads more hockey to look forward to tomorrow. FIH.ch if you want to join us. We'll have the men's quarterfinals where Austria will take on Poland, the Netherlands will take on Sweden, Germany will face Switzerland, and Russia face Iran.